Hi. What? Huh? Oh. Thank you. For the donation, I guess. That doesn't happen very often. But hi. First of all, I need to talk about that. You might notice in the bottom right, I updated the goal. It's still at 500, I reset it though. But I renamed it because there is a possibility I will be able to meet friends next year. So there's a viable option. So I figured might as well get an early start and try to fundraise. Obviously, I understand the situation in the world is a lot right now. So only donate if you feel like you can. No pressure, obviously, to donate. But anything will be appreciated. Thank you all for the donation to the anonymous person. But something tells me I have an idea. I'll check after the stream because I don't have Ko-Fi set up. I'm not even logged in because it always logs me out for some reason. Anyway, hello. Hi GB, thank you for the head pats. Hi Rex, it's time for Cute Fox Hours. It is time for Cute Fox Hours. Just as the song is ending, we're gonna tab on over to the game. Hello. We're gonna get in position and then we'll start. I made a backup save just in case. And we are ready to go, I hope. So, last stream we got through chapters 3 and 4. So this time I kind of want to take a break from the main story and attempt the first of 3 runs of the Pit of 100 Trials. This is the entrance to the dangerous dungeon called the Pit of 100 Trials. Once you enter, it's not easy to leave. Do you want to go in? Yes. I have never, ever attempted the Pit of 100 Trials this early before. I might regret everything. You got a pit key, a key to a door in the Pit of 100 Trials. So, the way the Pit of 100 Trials works is you have these different floors with different enemies. One enemy will always have a key. You have 5 minutes to get the key and enter the next room. So hypothetically, this shouldn't take that long, question mark. It should be shorter than the 1,000 door pit if all goes well. You got a catch card. A card that catches an enemy's soul if it works. I mean, that's kind of nice, but also, like, whatever. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well today. This is going to be a relatively chill stream. I have a fun story about the Pit of 100 Trials, actually. So, I have a very distinct memory of the last time I ever played Super Paper Mario. Frankly, I don't replay this game very often just because it's an RPG. These games aren't short. But either way, this is still a game I cherish immensely. So, this is a weird case where I can actually remember the exact thing I was doing the last time I played this game. I was having a gender crisis. That's not an exaggeration. So, I have a very distinct memory of playing the Pit of 100 Trials. But specifically, earlier that day, when I was attempting it, I was talking to my partner at the time about how I might be trans. Like, I don't even remember what brought the conversation out. I just remember talking to her like, hey, I think I might be trans. So I'm like very deep into the Pit of 100 Trials, not in a great position to like pause the game, and then I get a message like, hey, should I call you like she, her now? And it's like, oh, this is very unfortunate timing for this message. And so that is my weird gender story in the Pit of 100 Trials. This would have been a long time ago. But this also has the unfortunate caveat of I wouldn't actually seriously pursue anything with gender for, like, years. Like, not even exaggerating, like, literal years. And that is something I kind of regret, but unfortunately I was not in a position to really pursue anything anyway, so it kind of didn't matter that my indecisive ass couldn't come to a conclusion sooner. So, I basically... Whoa, I'm trans? Yeah, I'm trans. What about it? Also, hi Jesse, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Pat the chat if they so desire, I guess. My brain is like slightly melty as I'm trying to remember all the details of the story. It's melty like the blood. That's a joke for potentially no one currently watching now that I'm thinking about it. Melty Blood, for context, is a fighting game set in the universe of Tsukihime, or Moon Princess, which is a visual novel by the same company, Type Moon, that also does the Fate series. So, yeah, Fate, as in Fate Stay Night, also known for, like, Fate Grand Order. It is not my kind of thing. It's not even for the obvious reason, but it's just like, I just don't think the vibe of it would be for me. I've tried to play Fate Go a little bit, but unsuccessfully. I'm gonna do something goofy here. We have a catch card. We'll try to catch this one. Hey, it worked. And you got the key for it. Cool. You got a Poison Cherble card. We're gonna nom on this real fast. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, being trans. I forgot. So... I basically, like, not long after this conversation, unfortunately, I broke up with the person. Pipe out of pit. So yeah, that's... You get an exit every 10 floors, as per usual, but you also have special catch cards. You got a tippy card. So that's nice. I think you can have a shopkeeper as well down here too, so... Yeah. But yeah, because of the breakup and a bunch of other, circumstances, I did not pursue anything gender-related until 2020... Okay, math is hard. 2021, 2022, somewhere in there, I started experimenting with non-binary. But it kind of didn't go anywhere. Like, I didn't quite vibe with non-binary, so I ended up then going to trans after. And then here I am. Rest is history. After transitioning, I ended up sort of slowly reintegrating into communities. Even ones that I had stepped away from, because it's like... I am not the same person in a lot of ways. Time has been soup since 2020, that is so true. Not a fan of how muddled everything feels, but yeah. I am... Oh yeah, that doesn't actually work on them, cool. I'm trying to remember the next, like, thing I want to talk about in this, you know, grand tale of mine. You know, the gender part for me is a blur, because so much of it happened during lockdown and everything. It was just a convenient time to, like, grow my hair out and see if I liked it. I'm still not entirely sure if trans feels right to me, which is probably the dysphoria talking more so than anything else. Not to get too deep into that during Super Paper Mario of all games, so apparently this does bring the gender out of people, for some reason. There's precedent for that. Yeah, I'm happy-ish with where I'm at. Ish being the operative term, because I'm obviously still working on some things. I'm doing my best, as the saying goes. yeah, I think I'm kind of in a positive direction, question mark. So, yeah. And then I got into streaming a couple years ago. And by that I mean a year ago, it has not been a couple of years. My brain is also soup, apparently. All we can do is our best? Yeah. These guys suck, by the way. In these, like, tight corridors, they're really hard to fight. I'm always just... my motto for 2025 has been, I'm trying. Like, genuinely. A lot of times when people ask, like, how you doing? I'll just respond, I'm trying. Because, like, oh, this year's been a lot. Thank you for the hydration check. I'll get on that shortly. Hopefully, and not completely forget. Like a bird brain, I guess you could say. Speaking of bird brain, I'm finally listening to a little bit of Constant Companions. I like what I've heard of it. I didn't listen through the whole thing. I was mostly just listening to a few songs that I thought would resonate. So like Cloud Drop and Object of Affection, and I think a couple others too, but I'm blanking on which one I'm thinking of. Ow. No, I am fully... I'm gonna admit I'm playing fast and loose here, which is not great, to be honest. I should be a lot more careful than I'm being. Yeah, also, like we saw on the previous floor, if you ever have a situation where you can't get the key for some reason, it will spawn by the door, which is good. Am I gonna have to, like... Cool. I had nothing. Neat. It's just this enemy up here. God damn it. I wasted so much time and health just getting that one enemy. Yeah, my gender journey is just kind of a blur, and I wish it was more defined, partly for my own satisfaction and being able to, like, tell people about it for the sake of hopefully helping others. But I genuinely don't even know what caused me to consider being trans, and what sparked me to, like, message my partner at the time, like, I might be trans. I genuinely don't know what caused that thought in the first place. Like, I wish I knew, because again, that might be helpful to other people going through their own journeys. But no idea. I'm gonna just tank a hit. That was a terrible idea. How much health do these have? Because, like, Koopa Trolls traditionally have, like, not that much health. It's the Dark Koopa Trolls that have more, but that was a lot. But what I was going to say was, again, I do wish I had charted my journey better. Anyway, you got a thorough card. We're being very thorough. Oh, hi. Greetings, name's Flim. Freelance sales freak, fully licensed and licensed? Did I say licensed? Yeah, it did say licensed. I thought it said licensed for a second. Licensed and bonded. Sell anything to sell to anyone. Sell big, sell often, sell now. My slogan, trademarked. I sell on the sly, cause I'm polite. That's on my card, so look then buy. I mean, there's good stuff in here. Do I have room? Oh boy, that is a fine eye you have there. Do you have a master's in buying stuff? That's a super shroom shake, and it's yours for only 80 coins. Selling madness, deal? I've got bundles of bargains, but you got no room. Can't carry, can't buy. Here's a little business tip from Pro. Try not to carry your entire house. It's like, what do I even want to get rid of? Probably the stopwatch, I guess. No enemies to attack, that's fine. I just want the, shroom shake. I should have talked to Merle. Though I actually don't know if we can talk to Merle yet. Now you got a super shroom shake. It's feel super drink. It stores 20 HP and cures poison. Wanna talk about one for you? You're going to love that little baby. Love it. Well, inventory changes like that. Yeah, that quick, so come back soon. Sorry, your gender self-discovery was finding out you didn't need dysphoria to be trans. I think that was something that was helpful for me, because I was someone who kind of felt like I needed to... Like, I wasn't having enough problems to be, like, trans. Yeah, I still have dysphoria. That's the funny part. Here I was thinking, it's like I wasn't dysphoric enough to be trans, and yet, this last week alone has proven me otherwise. Dysphoria has not been great lately, I'll be honest. I think the dysphoria being as bad as it is actually kind of, believe it or not, what's making me consider going to a con. Just because I kind of think the experience of, like, spending time with friends and, like, shopping and stuff might help me with that dysphoria a little bit. But that's just my current coping, at least. I don't know if that's a remotely, you know, sound theory, or if it'll even work, or if I'll just be, going to a lot of expense and effort for something that's just like a band-aid on a bigger issue. But hey, if I get to meet my friends, meet my partner, I'll be happy. Yeah, the depression before was dysphoria, and that's the kind of same as where I'm at, where it's like, oh, that's what that depression was. That explains a lot. It's why I've been thinking a lot about the Prime Directive. Also, speaking of which, there was a LEGO Enterprise, I'll double back to that. But there, what was I saying? I've been talking a lot about the Prime Directive with friends lately, and how it's like this sort of feeling of, on one hand, I get why you don't want to, like, enforce someone's gender journey onto them. Like, oh, you're probably trans, right? Like, you don't want to do that. But on the other hand, personally speaking, I didn't know, like, anyone, period. I barely knew any trans people. It was like it was about 2018 when I first met a trans person. Though they were trans mask. Like, trans mask, agender, I think. Oh, hey. Your attack went up by 1. That's very helpful for the circumstances. And that's kind of how I gained a lot of understanding about trans people. The other place I got a lot of understanding about trans people was Supergirl, as in the CW show, part of the Arrowverse, because there is a trans character. Yeah, no. I know what everyone's probably thinking, and I'm bracing myself already for what is inevitably going to happen. So yeah, it's interesting. There's sort of this like, oh, I'm really invested in this character's story. I don't know why though. And it's like, oh, I think I know why now. It's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense now. But yeah, it's like, I mostly just got my knowledge from that one friend who, I kind of just, like, drifted apart from, unfortunately. I've thought about reaching out again to be like, hey, guess what? Just to see how they react. They knew I was questioning at the time. But yeah, you can't apply it the same way to everyone, and people try to use it as a one-size-fits-all in ways that actually can cause more problems. IMO. Again, as someone who wishes they had someone early on to be like, hey, you should, like, question some things. Like, I might have been in better shape if I had actually questioned more early on and had, like, resources instead of, like, Reddit. Because I mostly just had to rely on, like, Reddit threads, which, I think that speaks for itself why that's a problem. Personally. I'm not really a big fan of Reddit, if you couldn't tell. God damn it, we have to fight the other one. Let's see. I know, another example is Guilty Gear Strive, which is going to surprise literally nobody. But I do think in what this... God, that's very unfortunate. When would that have been is the question I'm asking myself as of right now. Ooh, that's like a very tight time window to actually hit the tail. There we go. More of a rule against prescribing gender dysphoria on someone versus offering to help them. Yeah, I agree. It's more just like a little... But basically, the way... Wow, we're done already with that set of 10. We're flying through this. Got a boomer card, okay. My opinion of it is... a little gentle push versus, like, shoving you into the deep end of the pool. I think that's kind of my take on Prime Interactive stuff, is just a little nudge can be good. Not like, you don't want to go too, like, heavy-handed, like, oh, you're probably trans. There's a difference between saying you're trans and saying, hey, have you considered, like, this thing? Like, there's a very different sentence. And this is something I feel about a lot of avenues in life, is... phrasing matters. Which, depending on who you are, you might be hearing me saying this and being like, lol, lamau, given how I tend to phrase things sometimes. But yeah, my take on it is, I kind of feel like there are ways to nudge people towards doing the exploration without, like, armchair diagnosing, basically. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Am I making any sense right now? I hope I'm making sense right now. Wow, that's a weird hitbox that extends really far out in a way that's really annoying. I do agree with the general idea of, like, not trying to, like, armchair diagnose someone as trans. I think there are ways to do it that lead them in the, like, a direction of self-discovery without, like, prescribing it, basically, yeah. These poor Buzzy Beetles, we'll be seeing them more in the next chapter, if I recall correctly. But yeah, we just have to, like, break their shells. It's really brutal, actually. We're running out of enemies it could be. You'll slap a bitch with, have you considered you might be trans? Wait, what do you mean? Also, hi, son. Yeah, like, have you considered is very different than, haha, you're trans, you're an egg. Like, there's a way to go about it, I think. But also, hi. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing the Pit of 100 Trials. That did happen to you? I feel like you'd slap a bitch for a lot of reasons. Yeah, see, like, you being... Like, I remember the story you've told, not to tell your story on stream, on my stream. But I feel like you being so directly told kind of pushed you away from that notion, from what I understand. And, like, again, it's why I feel like there are ways to go about it in helpful ways, and there are ways to go about it in not helpful, like, sort of self-defeating ways of, like, yeah, no, this is just gonna make someone go back farther into being an egg, if they are one. You resisted it a bit? Okay. But yeah, I just kind of feel like some people, if they're just like, haha, you're an egg, probably, it's gonna make them go farther back in the closet, for lack of a better term. Oh, god damn it. There we go. It's not even the rarest enemy that sometimes has them. You're friends with them with Bear again. And, oh. But yeah, I was telling the story at the start of the stream about how I have a distinct memory of telling my partner at the time, like this would have been 8 years ago, no, 7 years ago, basically telling them I might be trans, and then they DM'd me while I was doing the Pit of 100 Trials, and I was not in a good place to stop, like to pause. They DM'd me like, hey, should I start calling you like she, her then? And it's like, oh, this is very interesting timing. So yeah, that is one of my, like, interesting core memories. Where the hell is the key? No, I'm silly. I picked up the key. What am I doing? I'm too distracted by gender, apparently. Yeah, I genuinely wish I knew someone sooner, because again, I did meet someone who was trans. You are hot. That's so true. I mean, wait, no, you meant the fire. Never mind. Got a slim card. I don't know what my Riz is sometimes. I think about this a lot. Like, apparently I have Riz. I don't understand it. So fun thing, the very next pixel we would have gone would make these enemies a lot easier to fight. So, guess we're swapping over to Bowser then, because he'll make short work of these, hopefully. Well, that's convenient. How many points are we getting? 500 from those? Damn. Yeah, we were at like 215,000 not that long ago. We're already up to like 22,000. It's like, dang. Or 220,000, that's what I meant. Yeah, I generally feel like my egg journey is a mystery to me, because I just genuinely don't remember what even made me think I was trans at the time. Genuinely, I had no idea what made me think I was trans. I just remember having the thought and telling my partner, and that's literally all I know. And I wish I had a better recollection of it, because again, I think it could be helpful for other people to hear my journey, but I genuinely don't remember my journey, and again, I can't blame lockdown for this, because this would have been 2018. Oh god damn it, this is gonna suck. Cool. Okay, cool, definitely so. The key right away. So I don't have to deal with these assholes more than I need to. But yeah, my current theories on what made me start questioning, my current theories are, again, either the CW Supergirl because of Nia, or Xenoblade 2 because of Nia. Either way, there's a high chance that the reason my egg cracked is because of some character named Nia. I don't know which one it would be, though. If I had $1 for every time that happened, I'd have $2, and it's weird it happened twice. And again, that's why I considered the name Nia for a long time, just because, you know... one of those probably cracked my egg, so it'd be a significant name. I just didn't ever commit to it fully. Partly just because I think I was afraid of, like, comparisons. Like, maybe a little too on the nose, I guess. You never had a character like that, Fee? Oh, I'm sorry. Because, like, Celeste Farewell would have come out after the breakup, because that was like... No, wait, it would have been, like, around this... No, it was delayed. Prior to Egg Crack, at least. Yeah, that's fair. But it's like, I'm really attached to this character and don't know why. Basically, is the situation. Which is a very funny situation to find yourself in. It's like, I don't know why I relate to this character so much. It's like, cause you're an egg. I'm playing with fire, I have 8 HP. I'm smart. Ranma? Why do they say Ranma? It's Ranma. That makes sense. Ranma... I was watching a video essay on Ranma one time, and it was interesting, because they were talking about how, like... It's simultaneously, like, not great in some of its portrayals, but it's also still something that's cracked eggs. To me, it made me think of Aw in High School Host Club, because that's another series where it's, like... It's simultaneously kind of problematic, but also cracks eggs, so there's some still good to come out of it. It's really weird to try to put into words. You only ever discovered Ranma on 18 plus sites? Oh. God damn it. Well, there goes the 2 HP we just gained. HP is low, you're critical. Use the Shroom Shake or other item from the menu to restore your HP, or you can always go back to flip side using the return pipe in important things. I forgot to just tell you, hey, heal. Anyway, frustrating part is, I guarantee we'll go the entire rest of the way to the next level up without taking that much damage, so the Shroom Shake will essentially be a waste. Never mind, we have Magic Koopas. We likely will not have that issue. I was kinda curious in the remake of Ranma, but I never got around to actually watching it. Because I have bad time management. There's so much stuff where I'm like, I need to watch this, and still haven't watched it. It's like me and Zon have started like, how many? Like 6 games together? It's Fallout 1. A round of Mice Tea. A round of Dokapon. I swear there's more. Like, I swear me and Zon have like several games like that we just started and then never went back to. There's a bunch of anime too, like we never got farther than like Witch from Mercury. We never got farther than Hunter x Hunter, past like the 3rd arc. Time management is hard. And I say as I'm streaming here, it's like, I wish I had better time management. Wish I could spend time with Zon more. And all my friends. Are you two okay? Should I send help? To be fair, we barely got anywhere. It's just kind of a mess around kind of a thing. On a date night. You got a Thudley card. Hell yeah. Oh, we're gonna get spoiled on pixels, aren't we? Because we definitely gonna get cards for pixels that we don't have yet. Wait, that actually kills Spinies? I guess that makes sense, given Mario logic, but traditionally Buzzy Beetles are immune, so that's why I'm confused. I think they're immune to fire in Thousand Year Door, too. So that's why I'm doubly confused. Part of me wants to get a... Wait. God, what's the other game I'm thinking of? We should plan a date night. Oh. Yeah, I want to plan another date night with Zon. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Is that a positive ooh-woo or a negative ooh-woo? This is a weird question to ask, but I've actually had experiences with the latter recently, where they said ooh-woo is a not good thing, so I'm just double-checking. For peace of mind. Haven't done that in a while? Hell yeah. I haven't either, to be honest. There was a lot of IRL stuff that was kind of getting in the way. You're making a joking product, going on a date with Jessie with that ooh. I see. So y'all are flirting in chat again. I see how it is. Okay, it's a good thing we healed. We took a lot of damage. We'll have to have a date night soon? Hell yeah. Maybe we can continue Mice Tea. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now, because I think Mice Tea is my current hyperfixation. What a hyperfixation have, goddamn. I obviously cannot elaborate too much on twitch.tv/YunaLateFox, but... yeah, it's been a time. You go on a date with either of us? Oh, hell yeah. I'm like... something I actually genuinely need to get better at is platonic stuff. Like, I really need to play ukulele replay. No, I don't mean like that. In all seriousness. But in general, I need to get better at platonic interaction. Like, you know, the whole phrase about, like, you know, kiss the homies. I need to get better at actually expressing affection to people I'm not actively romantically involved with. Like, genuinely. Like, it's actually a problem I have, is I'm very, like, almost, like, distant in a platonic sense, and I wish I wasn't. Silly joke aside... Ooh, those are still 3D. I miscalculated. Joke aside, I've heard Yuka replays alright. It, like, just kind of runs bad on, like, PC, apparently, so I'm just kind of holding off right now. Oh, Dark Booze, these are chapter... 7 enemies. We are a little bit out of our depth here. We are very out of our depth here. Ah, I was hoping that one would have key. Platonic affection got you through the last few years before you got an HRT. Yeah. I genuinely need to get better at platonic affection, because I want to, you know, tell my friends how much I care about them. See, this is an example. Like, a lot of people can just say I love you to friends. I struggle with that, for some reason. I always kind of clam up whenever that comes up. And I feel bad about it. Because it's like, there should just be a no- Oh no, that's a problem. Oh no, Sure, space food. That was just me being bad at the game a little bit, because I could have definitely have avoided that, okay. There was a brief frame drop, and it almost got me killed, so... Space food sucks on Earth? Yeah. But I also need to ask, like, Zon what she would want to do on a date, too. Part of me would be curious. Ah, this sucks. Amazy Daisies being the bane of my existence. Who could have seen that coming? I'm just gonna do this, yeah. Do I even care about the Amazy Daisy? Like, is it even worth it to try to fight it? God damn it. Jesus, oh my god. This is not worth it, I'll probably die in the process of fighting this. Oh my god, I'm underprepared for this, woefully so. I am keeping an eye on the time limit, by the way. I'm not being completely reckless. How much health do these have? Like 50? It's gotta be a high number. Because we've done a lot of damage. Oh my god, that deals 10 damage. Maybe we should stop messing around. Oh wait, that was 3,000 points. That's actually not bad. Not worth the amount of damage we took and time we spent, but... not awful, I guess. Yeah, we might actually... Don't wanna count my... eggs before they hatch. However, oh my god, I'm playing so bad. I'm playing real bad at the moment, oh no. Teleporting enemies are the bane of my existence, I'm discovering. What level are we even at? Level 10? And also I saw Zon say and I was wondering what the follow-up to that would have been. But yeah, I need to get better at platonic affection. That's just kind of how I was raised, unfortunately. For better or worse. Let's see, you got a carry card. Cool. I could really use another shop, to be honest. There also aren't movers, like in Thousand Year Door, so you just kind of have to, like, suck it up and deal with it. Like, every floor, you can't skip floors. Like, I wish you could... God damn it. I just pressed the button too late. Wow, that one hit that one, huh? Oh, by the way, well, that sucks. Do I even have anything for that? Well, that really bites. I also should have used this when there are more enemies on screen, because of multi-targets. Cool. Now we're just stuck here. Hey, quick question. Does this wear off on its own? Or do we have to use an item? Because if we have to use an item, we are literally stuck here. Oh, thank goodness. Cool. I should be using Peach more, actually. I'm gonna do something goofy here. Just to deal with the curse, yeah. Ow. I needed more healing items. I am woefully underprepared. What the hell just happened? Oh, I rammed them into each other. Cool. That was not on purpose. That was a lot of teleporting sounds at the start of a round. You know, like... Can I grab that? This is dangerous. Oh. Oh, I'm in trouble. We have a live stream. We're not in uber danger, but we're in very much danger territory. I might have overestimated my abilities at this game. That might be what situation we're dealing with at the moment. Alrighty. That deals a lot less damage than I was hoping it would. Kaboo. Well, that worked. Surprisingly well, actually. Did that actually get rid of the boo? Nope. Oh, thank goodness. We're done with this hellhole room. This isn't even the worst room. I'm scared. The problem is, if we can actually get to the boss, we'll probably be in okay shape. It's just getting to the boss that's the problem. We got called away? No worries. Pat this on. I do actually have an idea of something to do if I can make this travel plan work out. I really... Oh no. I hate this room. I really want to get, like, a rat plush. Like, genuinely. That's something I really want right now, is a rat plush. There's one I have in mind. Oh, thank goodness. I could really use healing. I really should have talked to Merle. That's on me for being overconfident and also impatient. I'm just gonna let them come to me, I guess. Because this is working. Cool. Of course we're stuck at 17 health. What is my life? You thought you were Zon, not away, yeah. Yes, like, what if I get a rat plush and bring it to Momocon? Again, this is very much operating on the assumption I can even go in the first place, which that's not even remotely locked in yet. Very much, I want to, but life can definitely get in the way. So I'm not, like, 100% locked in. I'm going, nothing can stop me. that's not what I'm saying at all, unfortunately. As much as I would love to do that, that is not the current situation. These are chapter 7 enemies. We got an egg. Very fitting, actually. I'm gonna eat that right away. What's that emote for his son? You're 2% there, though? Yeah, but I mean, like, life stuff can get in the way, so that even if I raise the money... Oh, that's a Jesse, gotcha. Like, even if I raise the money, there's still a chance I won't be able to go because of, like, what if I get sick before? What if I have some emergency? Like, I know it's not healthy to think that way, though. But it is just kind of how I think. I just think, like, okay, what's the worst case scenario? And I know me, it can probably happen if it's a possibility. It's like, I know my luck. Not to be like a, you know, doom poster or whatever, but... There's like a fine line between pragmatic and pessimistic, and I try to lean towards pragmatic, but often fall into pessimism. If that makes sense. These enemies are so scrunkly. Like, I say that about a lot of Super Paper Mario enemies being scrunkly, but it's true. A lot of them are very scrunkly, and I appreciate that. But yeah, we'll see shortly, but again, the very next pixel would have been amazing for this, and it's like, oh. Not having that pixel, makes this a lot harder, as it turns out, as I'm learning now. God, I thought both went down in the explosion. That's why I ran right into them. Yeah, of course, no obligation to tip if you cannot. I want everyone to take care of themselves, first and foremost, and if I don't get to go, no worries. There will be other opportunities in the future, I just wanted to get a little bit of a head start. Again, might even do a proper donathon thingy soon. I'm just kind of nervous about the timing, because I know a lot of people are gearing up for MacFest, so I don't think people would have a lot to spare right now with my friend group. So that's why I'm not doing like a donathon officially, as of now. Maybe at some point. Oh, that sucks. Oh, this really sucks. Oh, thank goodness, it's right here. We can get the hell out. The funny part is, because I've been doing these as YouTube videos, got a fleet card. Because I've been doing these as YouTube videos, there's a chance that whether I get to go to MomoCon or not, this video will go out after the con actually happens. So there's a chance of, like, if you are watching this on my YouTube channel and not like on the VOD channel, it'll be very awkward to have all this conversation a long time before, like, the overlap of this is gonna be very funny, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, hi. You're just gonna spraying up, I guess. Who up spraying in? Not me. And even that goal might be a little on the low side, if I'm being realistic. Part of it's just because I don't want to have to deal with, like, taxes and, like, mess up income rates for other things, so I'm trying to stay at a low threshold. If that makes sense. But yeah. We'll see. Oh no, these assholes. I forget what level they're in, actually. Like, what chapter they're normally found in. Because, like, all these enemies, I'm pretty sure the majority... Okay, not all. The majority of these can be found in actual chapters. I genuinely don't remember where these are from. Oh hey, attack went up by 1. That's very convenient. The funny part is we're gonna be broken for chapter 5. And we're gonna be a little OP. I think Barry would be a good fit for this. Actually... Okay, that deals damage. I was afraid I was gonna heal them. That's why I was hesitating slightly. I don't know, I'm just kind of at a point where it's like, I want to meet my friends. Like, I don't know. The simple things in life. This is a slightly, like, sad way of putting it, but, like, it's nice having friends to want to meet. Because I've gone through a large portion of my life without a lot of friends. Like, just bouncing from friend group to friend group, and I was kind of thinking about that, like, today, actually, earlier today. Like, this is the longest I've held on to a group of friends in a very long time, I'm pretty sure. And it's like, it probably doesn't, like, 2 years probably doesn't feel that long to some. But genuinely, this is one of the friend groups I've hung with the longest. Oh, that was dissipating. We are making good time, though. Like, what are we at? Floor 77? So yeah, we only have like 20 floors left. Oh no, not these assholes again. They're blue now. That's their attack. Also, fun thing, the flop side pit, because there's a flop side pit, has dark versions of all the enemies. They're just like a little shadow, so you can't make out detail. That's really annoying in the case of Cursias, because you can't tell what's like a dark Cursia or not. And aka the one that will warp you out of the pit. So like, if you touch one and don't even realize it's a dark Cursia, it'll just teleport you out of the dungeon. Like, entirely. It's really goofy. Not a fan, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I regret coming in here this early. I should have waited until chapter 5. Or like, the start of chapter 6 is what I mean. That's because I'm woefully underprepared. Item-wise. I'm kinda struggling to stay alive here. Okay. So the whole thing. Wrong one, cool. Okay, so yeah, the real one is the one cloning them. So it makes it easy to figure out which one's the real one, which is nice, at the very least. What is it, 88? 70... 79? Nice. Yeah, the next partner would... or next pixel would be great right now. Because as is our best offensive methods are Bowser, who's slow, and Boomer, who's slow. Yeah, it's not even fixed which enemy will have the key, so like your logic sometimes can be, well, will it be the enemy that's the strongest? It doesn't have to be. It can just be any enemy on the floor. Which is kind of nice, actually. It makes it less predictable, at least. Because that is a problem I have, is predictability. I got a Kudge card. Who's Kudge? Stay tuned. We don't have them yet. I feel like the yellow ones are faster, but actually have less health. Oh no, this is a mess. That's turning even messier by the moment. Alright, 40k to the next level up. That's steep. Speaking of things being steep, one game I really want to play is Crisis Core. I've never actually played Crisis Core. It's hard to explain why that made me think of Crisis Core. Remember using Bowser and Carry? Yeah. The only problem is a silly fop who forgot that that's the optimal strat, even though I talked about it earlier. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I thought I took 6 damage and got... Don't want to have to use this, but it looks like we're gonna have to use this. Cool. Cool. Nice. And none of them had it. Neat. Great. Which one has it then? Oh, there's a whole other side of the room. So I'm gonna pause as we're about to start, and we'll hopefully survive the rest of this. And I have returned. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. I am doing my best. I think is the best way to describe it. Doing my best to be okay. I need to reset tracking, one sec. Alrighty, I think I am ready to resume. So... but there was still one alive. I kinda didn't know that, actually. So I do have slight concerns of having to do this 2 more times. Like, what am I gonna say for those, like, 2 additional pit runs? So yeah, slight nervousness of like, will I be able to think of things to talk about? We shall see, I guess. Either way. I hear fuzzies. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other things to talk about, and I kind of don't have a ton to add on the gender front. Again, partly just because my journey... yeah, you have to go through the Pip 100 Trials, like, the flop side Pip 100 Trials twice. Which is gonna be a thing. We will be I'm gonna save that for post-game likely, so I at least will have more stats to work with. But I do want to do both, because the boss doesn't show- the super boss doesn't show up unless you do it a second time. So yeah. The other option is to just not do one on stream, but this is not a game with like save states or anything, because I'm playing on actual hardware. So yeah, that's not exactly easy to wrangle. Got Spanias, I think is what these are called. It's gotta be one of these slow-ass enemies that take forever to fight, because we can't have nice things, apparently. Oh. Do these not deal damage by contact? Apparently not. There's also the Chapter 6 thing. Not to get too ahead of myself here, but then there's the Chapter 6 thing too. So if you want to be technical, there's another 100 floor battle thingy. Because the game did not have enough of those as is, apparently. Oh shoot, I mean this is working, kinda. I'm just realizing we're getting 2 Chapter 6,000 door enemies in the same dungeon. Because Poison Pokies were in Riverside Station. Dark Boos were, Partially Sanctum. It's a good thing the story is good. I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of this stuff is completely optional. I just am a perfectionist, and even then, again, I have my limits, because 100%ing this game is a chore. Kinda carries the game, that's fair. I do kind of agree, to be honest. How the hell do we get over there? The gameplay is just fine, I think. Actually, that's my hot take about all RPGs, is I kind of don't play RPGs for gameplay. Like, Final Fantasy is a great example where it's like, I find Final Fantasy gameplay is kind of whatever, so that's why when a game doesn't have a good story, then everything kind of falls apart. Like, Final Fantasy VI is a broken-ass mess of a game from a purely fundamental standpoint, but it has enough good elements to carry that, and people don't mind how absolutely broken a lot of the gameplay mechanics are. Like, a lot of things just do not function in that game. Alright, we've got a horde of sheep. Well, I got a couple, I think. Can we light them up? Ah, this is a whole mess. Oh, this sucks. Reduces damage by half. That actually might not be a bad thing to pop right now since we have 2. Ow. Okay, yeah. I am understanding why carry is part of the strategy. We keep ending up at 17 health, which is slightly frustrating to me, given reasons. Oh yeah, Thunder Rage. Strike enemies with lightning. That's actually not bad. Speaking of lightning, Final Fantasy XIII was my first Final Fantasy. I'm glad it was, because I think if I actually played it later, I wouldn't have enjoyed it. Like, I kind of actually enjoyed Final Fantasy XIII because I had no frame of reference. As a game, it was also still kind of whatever, though. Like, I'll be real. Like, even if you detach it from the name, it's still not, like, astounding or anything. It's very, like, mid, I guess, to try and describe it in a word. But it's a game I have some nostalgia for, just because it was my first Final Fantasy, regardless of its actual objective merits. You want to be carries? Do you want to carry? Do you want to carry? Oh, you want to be carried? Well, in that case, I don't think I can help because I am. Well, that sucked. There were so many Goombas on screen. The game is lagging. FF6 was Beam. Yeah. See, like, if I started with 6, every other Final Fantasy would probably look kind of weird and boring by comparison. So I'm actually glad I played it really late compared to most. My order was 13. 4DS. 3DS. For those who don't know, the DS versions of 4... the DS version of 4 in particular is notoriously hard. Like, they crank the difficulty up to 11, and actually, I think in some cases change boss weaknesses to be backwards. Like, elemental-wise. Like, oh, they have the opposite weakness now, just because we want to troll people who already have played the game. So, yeah, that's an interesting starting point. 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls for GBA. What would be after that, actually? Anyway, you got a Dottie card. Don't know who that is, but we will find out. Crystal Chronicles 7 Remake? Oh. You played Dawn of Souls? Hell yeah. That's it? Yeah, I like Final Fantasy. I recommend them. Personally, I think the only one I the only one I think I dislike might be... Wait, what? Are we full up already? I was mashing. Oh yeah, we actually ran out of room. Damn, we got a lot of items somehow. I'm gonna eat the dried shrooms just to get them out of here. Let's see. After that, I don't know what my next Final Fantasy would be. No, I'm silly. It would have been 10. Obviously. Again, the funny part is I joke about that, and yet I somehow did not entirely consider Yuna when picking the name Yuna. It was kind of just like I wanted a Korean name, and I saw like, oh hey, Yuna can be a Korean name. That works out well. And then I kinda just rolled with it. You're not interested in the ones post PS2? That is fair. I kind of want... I own 15. I've owned it for years because it was like $10 at a Walmart like a decade ago. So I have a copy of 15 that I kind of... I'll eventually play 15 just because I own it. BRB, okay. I want to play 8 a lot, actually. Because, like... 8 is such a weird game because some people, like, love Final Fantasy 8 and other people hate it. It's such a divisive game. I find divisive games to be some of the most interesting games because they're not ones that you can just, like, gauge an opinion on easily. So I want to see for myself how I feel about this game. That's kind of my mentality in general, to be fair, is I want to see for myself how I feel about games. I don't entirely like going off of like just word of mouth, just because, you know, everyone's tastes are different. So just because someone likes a game or hates a game doesn't mean I'll feel exactly the same way. Like, god damn it. A good example is actually within the Paper Mario series, because again, a lot of people don't like the newer Paper Mario games. I actually enjoy them for the most part. Obviously, like, I'm not gonna, you know, do a huge op-ed about why Sticker Star is actually overhated, because, like, it's a weird game that simultaneously is overhated, but also I don't think I care about that much. It's like a 6 out of 10 is what I'd give it. Which is better than, like, the 3 out of 10 that a lot of Paper Mario fans would give it. And I do feel like a lot of discourse on Paper Mario, Sticker Star in particular, and also like Color Splash and Origami King, it's just like from a couple of YouTubers who hate the game, and then everyone just kind of parrots those opinions. Like, I've literally had conversations about wow, brain, you want to actually function for a second? Like Sticker Star, where they literally, their only argument was like, well, this YouTuber said it was bad, and it's like, oh, so like, have you played it yourself? It's like, no. It's like, so you're just literally saying because the YouTuber said it was bad once, the game has to be bad. It's like, okay. The funny part is, I spent so much of my time complaining about Paper Mario fans in this regard, that I'm amazed that playing actual Paper Mario games, it hadn't come up, like, sooner. Because the funny part is Super also had that, where it's like a lot of people were being purists about like 1,000 Year Door, to the point of like Super being kind of like not popular. If you do it, if you go on Discord and do like the tenor GIF search, there'll be entirely GIFs about like hating Super Paper Mario, like genuinely. That's what comes up if you type in Super Paper Mario. It's just a bunch of memes about like how it feels, how what's the word I'm looking for? Like a whole thing about like how it feels to play Super Paper Mario and someone like crashing out. And it's like, someone has way too much time on their hands to make all these GIFs. And yeah, my opinion on it is like a lot of just... Is this floor just one peg? Because it's like, this is like floor 90 something. Why do we just have one enemy unless they're all flipped around? They might be in 3D, and that's why I can't see them. So, yeah, that's floor 97, what the hell? You disregard certain YouTubers' opinions. There's a couple of YouTubers that kind of disregard their Paper Mario opinions just because it's like... They're not that they're not entitled to those opinions, it's just, I'm tired of hearing people say, well, so-and-so said it's bad. So yeah, that's just kind of my take on it, is like... Like, I really want to play Battle in Wonderworld. Like, I'm not even kidding. I genuinely want to form my own opinion on Battle in Wonderworld. Will I probably dislike it? Probably. Given I don't like, Blinks the Time Sweeper. But given I tried it on Game Pass when I had Game Pass for a month, it was free. And I did not enjoy it whatsoever. I thought it was miserable. But like Blinks has its fans. Like this is a great example of this because like a lot of people swear by Blinks the Time Sweeper as like peak fiction. And so it's a case of like, yeah, I wanted to play Blinks for myself because some people hate the game, some people love the game. I ended up falling more towards the former category, unfortunately, because I was hoping to enjoy it. But yeah, that's kind of why I think there's merit to trying even like 6 out of 10 unpopular games sometimes, is you can find stuff in them. And again, it's like, well, Balance not a 6 out of 10. That's way lower than a 6 out of 10. But you know what I mean. It's like, I kind of want to just form my own opinions on things. Now, the problem with this is games are expensive. So, like, Balan Wonderworld, $6. So, would I want to pay, like, $60 to find out if I would like Balan Wonderworld? Absolutely not. But, like, for $5, I might try it. Anyway, we actually made it to the end. We did it. Who is that? Good question. Ancients locked me in this wretched place. I am the wrathful god, Racktail. Why did you wake me from the sweet peace of slumber? I will punish you with death. Soon you will understand the wrath of the gods. So as per tradition, the big dragon in Chapter 1 has a bigger dragon as a super boss. Mind you, Racktail is actually not that bad. This is just Fractail again. That's Racktail, the very menacing lord of the Pit of 100 Trials. Max HP is attack is 10, and it can fly and swoop down with its big open mouth. I think this is a prototype of an improved Fractail from the old desert. The ancients must have built it, but like Fractail, its antenna is its weak spot. So yeah, the good news for us is this is the same fight, except we have Peach now, so we can more easily cycle skip, essentially. The other thing worth mentioning is if you get the party member after... if you get the 4th hero, you can completely break this fight because of their ability. Mind you, we don't have the 4th hero yet, so we can't cheese it entirely, unfortunately. We actually have to fight we actually have to play the boss fight, God forbid. We actually have to, like, do what the game wants us to do. Like, oh no, however shall we survive? So at this point, again, because we have to do it the old-fashioned way instead of the cheesy way, we gotta swap over the princess and chuck the little ones at the antenna. That's a Rackle. These little defense spots protect Racktail's body. Max HP is 10, attack is 10. They'll attack any intruder they find on their master. They must have been made by the ancients, just like Racktail. 10 damage is a lot, actually. I mean, clearly it's not particularly menacing. How many hits do they let you get? We gotta be getting close to like 10, right? Okay, we're schmovin'. So yeah, we can get through this little section a lot easier. Because we can just glide. Oh no, they thought of that. Oops. My bad, I miscalculated. Either I screwed it up, because I didn't have enough jump height, which is an option, or they thought of that this time. I could have sworn you could do that with Racktail as well. Again, maybe I'll try with Mario. Maybe he has better, like, jump distance. I think maybe the floating actually caused problems. I'll take a hydration check while I'm waiting. Only an hour late to that because I forgot. Oh god, we can't do like any contact damage or we will die. Safety strat, we're gonna just pop one of these. I guess you could also use attack items too. Again, since these deal 5 damage, or 10 damage apiece, I am being more careful than I would be otherwise. Alright, that's 1, 2, I'm actually counting hits this time because I'm curious. 3, 4, 5, 6, let's see, 7, 8, and 9. 10. Okay, so 10 hits per cycle this time. So that's different than Fractale where it's like 3, but you also only have to deal like 9 hits in totality. Oh, the arc is different. That's what's happening. Because I think Fractale comes back down at a slightly more level angle. Ractale comes down slightly more angled downwards, so it's a... Instead of jumping forward with Peach and hovering, I need to just hover, is my current working theory. That'd be good. That'll be good in the next 7 to 8 years when you play this game again, because let's be real, it probably won't be a while. It'll probably be a while if I ever play this game again. Again, nothing against the game itself, it's just a matter of like, I don't replay games very often. I'm spending all my time doing a 17th playthrough of Resident Evil 2, specifically Claire's side, because of course it is. I was gonna say never beating the allegations, but I don't think people really... I don't think I have allegations in that regard. I wish I did, but I don't. Are they just... Okay. They weren't spawning in for a second, and I got very nervous. Is it 3 cycles again? Or is it more? Because it's rack. Okay, 3 cycles, cool. Arg, I'm done. But you have not yet won. I am not the only monster created by the ancients. Greater terrors await you in the flopside pit of 100 trials. Rag. And down he goes. And down we go too, because we're high up in the air. Oh, his tiny little arm falling. Didn't really think of that before. And we're done. Piece of cake. Alrighty, what do we have here, brr? Whoa, you defeated that monster with a dragon? Really? Crazy. That's crazy. And you were able to clear those 99 other rooms. Boy, wow. Just wow. Seriously. I'm stunned. Absolutely incredible. Here, for you. Clap, 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 clap. You can't clap, so he has to say the word. Rad as that was, though, I've gotta warn you, stay on your toes for what's ahead. Listen up and listen good. You must treasure life. True. Got to. You've absolutely got to. Absolutely got to. I mean, don't you think so? I'm sure you agree with me. Alright, done. Gravy. Fate brought us both here, and so I will lend you my power. He's very enthusiastic, isn't he? A speedy pixel named Dash will join your party. Use Dash's power and you'll be able to speed around at high speed. To dash and to shuffle, you'll be able to dodge the fiercest attacks. Gotta tell you, that's how I survived many a battle. Yep, fleeing, it works. Trust in my power and you can run away to a more peaceful world. So yeah, we have a run button now, is what this means, so normal walking speed is still not bad. So yeah, we'll be able to get around the world a little bit faster. So fun thing, I'm dying, in-game, I need to specify, I realize, as I phrase things very concerningly sometimes. But... we are actually ready, we're good to go. On chapter 5. Believe it or not, we are ready to go. Once we heal, because again, I'm dying a little bit over here. Not really, I have 22 HP, I'll be fine. she says. Like a liar. Chapter 5 is kind of annoying. Again, this game has a recurring feeling of like, let's just use something as a gag. That's like, designed as padding on purpose to make fun of padding in RPGs, but then it's guilty of that padding. This is one of those sections. This is probably the worst offender of that in the entire series next to General White, actually. I'm fine, a liar, yeah. I wish I was fine. Instead, I'm fine, but the song by Taeyeon is a joke for no one present, I'm pretty sure. It's a nice song, it's just in Korean, so it's harder to recommend, I feel. Also, you're here still. Now go, finish your work, okay. Oh yeah, we also always have 2 pixels on the field. So worried about Tippy's condition, Mario and friends opened the 5th door. They still needed to find 3 pure hearts, but the imminent destruction of the world was approaching at an alarming pace. Would Mario have enough time to save today? And what foul trick would Count Bleck and his goons come up with next? This adventure grew more dangerous and more thrilling with every step. Oh no, Chapter 5-1, Downtown of Crag. We're gonna have a time. If you know, you know. I'm just double checking if the guidebook up. Thank you for the hydration check. I'm gonna need it in a hot minute. Hey, it's a fun thing. Where's the door? Yeah, we have a bit of a rude entrance this time. Oh my, where are we? Quite a nice view from here in midair, but I can't yet see the pure heart. Wait, midair? Oh dear. That's all you have to say to Mario falling? Oh, crack-a-whack-a-woo. Crag it, dag it, yo. Brah, big rock who watches Cragnons, just little rocks. Cragnons need help. You hook Cragnons up, bruh, or Cragnons go crunch and then no more Cragnons. End of all Cragnons coming. No way, must crag on. Save us, Cragnons, bruh. Crinkly, craggly crew. Crack-a-whack-a... Doo-goo. Oh, Crag. One Crag? Are you alright? Whoa, scarring, you see person drop out of sky, bruh? Yeah, Jasperoid, thought I was losing my Crag, bruh. Person shaped weird, huh? Wait, you think maybe person sent out to help by Big Rock who watches? His hair face, bruh? But, huh? Thought that Big Rock who watches would send someone cooler. Bite your Crag, bruh. Do not outpower Big Rock who watches. Point well cracked, bruh. Damn, this is Craigie. He stopped at this instant. Servants of Big Rock who watches, you big boulders. We just gravel bits. Where in the world are we? And what are you things? This is land of Cragnons. Me Cragnon. Cragnon. This land of Cragnons. And not rocket science, brah. Anyway, Big Bra here is Marbled, chief of all Cragnons. Cragnons? What? Oh, great servants of Big Rock who watches. Cragnons having trouble down here. Serious, bad, big danger. One day, freak plant people came. Nerd Cragnon named them Floro Sapiens. They kidnapped many Cragnons. We were peaceful bras. They give peace no chance. Rescue team of Cragnons now need to be rescued. We enter our Crag. How do we save Cragnons? No ideas come to Marbled, and we keep losing Cragnons. This bad, bras. Cragnons must work this out or Cragnons go extinct, brah. Bummer, brah. So weak, brah. You prune Floro Sapiens to save kidnapped buds. You hook Cragnons up. Sure thing, brah. Yeah, you're not cracking my chain. Cragnons owe you big time, brahs. You rock, serious. Yeah, serious, no cragging. Big Rock who watches sent you to Cragnons for sure. Terrible, bruh. King Crocus return. What? Village Cragnons kidnapped. These Cragnons need hooking up, bruh. Just like me, for real. Servants of Big Rock who watches. You heard that, right, kind brass? But please. You help. You hook up Cragnons. Hook up, please. I reiterate, God, I wish that was me. Oh, hi. Hey, check it out, man. Haven't seen that one before, have we? Yeah, for sure. Must be some sort of rare breed or something, right? Yeah, rare breed, totally. Sweet timing, too. We need a pure heart polisher. Score. Mario, these odd creatures seem to know about the pure heart. Our super mighty leader, King Crocus, will be stoked to have a rare breed. Let's tenderize it a bit and tote it back, dude. Not me wanting to be like, I would also like... I'm not finishing this sentence. You got a sap soup. Concentrated syrup. Restores 3 HP and cures poison. Seems as though the leader of these uncouth things has the pure heart. We'd best try to find him. Help! Hello, Sapiens are taking more villagers. Alrighty then, oh Crag. You try not to trick Chert into leaving house. Chert too smart for that, bruh. So there's a little thingy of a figure going around a dino. No Cragnon's home, bruh. Serious. Stupid Flora Sapiens, you're no good. We can't even go into the item shop. That's so... not Crag of them, I guess. Question mark. I haven't saved since actually finishing the pit, so I should probably save, now that I'm thinking about it. We can't go into the tiny hole yet, unfortunately. We just have to get a move on. They're fleeing. I wonder where they're headed. We must follow them. We got putrid piranhas now. And also like the moon clefts, but they've been repurposed. We're not touching that curse here again. We're not restarting this chapter. If I can help it. This chapter is like fun. That's the frustrating part. Is there's one part of this chapter that really sucks, but then the rest of the chapter is fine. I think the writing here is actually very interesting, and also very pointed as well in a surprising way. I don't know if we'll finish this chapter tonight in like an hour and a half, given that I remember 5-3 is kind of confusing. Got a Bowser 2 card. Yeah, 5-2 is not that bad. 5-3 is kind of annoying, and 5-4 is kind of annoying. If I recall correctly. It's been, again, it's been like 7 years since I played this game, so I may be misremembering. You got a Peachy Peach, a succulent peach, restores 10 HP and cures poison. Sweet. Oh, this is time consuming? If only we had a better way to deal with spiked enemies. Oh wait, we have Carrie. Why am I like this? I was saying that facetiously because of the next party member or next pixel we get. But I remembered, oh wait, we already have a pixel that's good against spiked enemies. What am I doing? I'm not always the most observant, I think. Oh hi, what are you? You got a Mooncleft card. Those are still called Moonclefts, despite not being on the moon. That is very interesting, actually. I also kinda wish we'd started the chapter with Peach, just so we could have had, like, actual dialogue, because Mario doesn't talk. Okay, so, you're supposed to come here, and then backtrack all the way to the start of the level. I am not kidding. So, a Cragnon will tell you to hit left, right, middle, and make this pipe show up. I'm not going to do all the backtracking. This is kind of like chapter 2-3, where I'm like, I'm just gonna get a move on. Oh dear, did you see them? Over there! Like, for the sake of my time, I'm just gonna you know, gonna speed this up and actually just, you know, use the set inputs that I know always work, because it's fixed, it's not randomized. You don't have to talk to the Krakens again to get the solution to opening that. Thank goodness, because, again, this chapter is kind of a grind otherwise. Again, it's just kind of like unnecessary backtracking in an attempt to be funny. And like, is it kind of funny? Yeah, but also it's just kind of annoying. A little bit, just because it's a little padding. You got a bone-in cut, a legendary cut of meat that briefly doubles your attack. Sure. Well, I guess we can use this soup now. You tried looking for your phone while holding your phone? I've done that occasionally. Also, next chapter will have a side quest, so likely next time we'll get through... We might actually be able to get through 6 and 7. It's gonna be tight, though. So hey, guess what? That thing we just did, we have to do it again. Except this time it sucks even worse. So you have to go all the way back to the town and talk to a Kragnon to tell you a combination. He'll force you to type please into a text editor a few times. I forgot about that part. Thank you, guidebook. The combination this time is middle, right, left, left, right, middle, right, left, right. Right, middle, right, right, left, middle, middle, left, 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 right, right, left, left. God damn it, I did it wrong. My problem is my dyslexia is kicking in, so it's hard for me to actually keep track of what line I'm on. Middle, right, left, left, right, middle, right, left. This sucks. I don't like this part. Again, this is the worst part of the chapter by far. At least it's at the beginning. I mean, if it was written out, like, spaced out, I would not have so much issue, but I'm literally having trouble reading this. Left, left, right, middle, right, left, right, right. Right, left, right, right. Middle. Middle, right, right, left, middle, middle, left, 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 right, right, left, left, left. Oh, I forgot this part. There we go. I forgot the middle, middle. Damn, I could have saved myself a lot of time if I was not misreading the final line in the guidebook. God damn it. So yeah, this part sucks, and again, having to backtrack all the way to town just to talk to someone every time. Like, if you write it down wrong, you'd have to come all the way back to town and try writing it down again. It's just like, this is so unnecessary. It's just padding. And it's like, for a bit, but it's not that good of a bit, I feel. And that's why I just find it more frustrating than anything. Anyway, that's 5-1, and again, that's gonna be the most complaining I do for this chapter, hopefully, unless I get ridiculously turned around. In pursuit of the abducted Kragnons, Mario and Co. headed for the Gap of Crag. What did the Florisapians want, and where was King Crocus with the pure heart? Despite their hustling pace, our heroes never caught sight of the Florisapians. When Mario didn't give up, he knew his fleet feet would catch them eventually. Oh, this chapter's the whole thing too. Chapter 5-2, Pixels, Tablets, and Crack. It's so short without the backtracking, exactly. There, we've caught up to the fiends. There, we've caught up to the fiends. That's a better attempt. So yeah, this chapter just kind of sucks, unfortunately. And again, it's like, it very much feels like it's the same thing as the General White thing, where it's trying to be funny, but it's like, kind of like, haha, whatever. But it's also just kind of, you got Horsetail, Spring Reed that restores 7 HP and cures poison. I don't know what to get rid of in favor of that. Guess what chapter is your least favorite? Is it this chapter? Because I can't think of any other chapter that has that much backtracking. See, again, my problem is I don't even think it's a bad chapter beyond all the backtracking. Anyway, we're gonna speed this up as well. There's a tablet here. You got a water tablet, a tablet with the symbol water chiseled on it. You're supposed to learn about this way later, but heck that noise. We're just gonna... Yeah, no, I take back my praise, oh, I guess you can say it's praise. Because I was just kind of talking about, like, you know what? Other than that, this isn't that bad. I take it back, because this chapter is also... And also 5-3 this whole chapter has a lot of backtracking, actually. But the reason I don't... Oh, disappeared down a pipe, did they? The reason I don't think about it is I have a guidebook, and the way I play video games is I don't care about spoilers. I really don't. Oh, hi. I did not know there was a switch under there. Cool, why didn't this block break? That's so weird. I guess the cutscene must have interrupted the animation or something. There's a thingy up there. Oh wait, that's a Fleet thing. Where is Fleet? Yeah, like, the sad part is this chapter has some good writing to it. It's just, this is so tedious at times. And again, I forgot how backtracky this is. Because again, I always use a guidebook. So I kind of forget, oh yeah, this does kind of suck, doesn't it? A lot of my favorite games are like that fun thing. A good example of that is... well, I mean, that's your door inherently, but also, like, Pikmin 2 is a game that a lot of people malign, because, oh my god, Pikmin 2 is so unfair and hard and whatever, blah blah blah. But, like, I play video games where I don't entirely need to go in completely spoiler-free. That's just not how I play video games. So, like, with the guidebook, Pikmin 2 is fine, because I knew which floors had which obstacles. So I never struggled as much as others do on that game. Oh. I mean, I kinda cheesed that, but it's fine. Got a little fire thingy here. Got a fire tablet. A tablet with a symbol of fire chiseled on it. Neat. Is that all that's here? I think so. So I guess we just get moving. And yeah, all the blocks are like coins and stuff. I don't care that strongly. We're at 756 coins. We're running out of room. We haven't even had to run around the little dino yet. I don't even know when that comes into play, actually. So, next up... Ow. Oh yeah, you can jump on spikes, you just have to be very careful not to clip the spear. There's a shroom shake up there, huh? I forgot about that. Yeah, like clipping the club of the clubba, that causes problems. Beyond that, it's like whatever, you can just do what it... like attacking him is normal. Where does this door go? Oh, that's a tiny platform. Yeah, this is telling us to fall down in the water. So yeah, there are these screens. Showed at last, did ya? You got to hear my terrible accent again. Grablargy. I've not been made to wait like this since that fine lass stood me up long, long ago. You did this to break me concentration, didn't you? You likes to cheating, eh? Sorry to disappoint you. You think I'd fall for a bush league move like that? I'm afraid this fellow is terribly misguided. Grr. Fargle, misguided? That's not even a real word, you squishy bug. Quit yapping now, it's time for us to settle this once and for all. No matter how often we do this, it will end the same. Just step aside. Grr, ha ha ha, big talk for a wee little weird-looking butterfly. I'll be wanting an apology in writing, and I want win with your face. Salutations, oh chunks. You! Once again we meet like two large hairy Vikings on a storm-tossed schooner. What you want, Dementia? I don't be needing any help. Yeah, I'll just get in the way. Quadrillion pardons, far be it from me to be a hindrance, far, far be it. As it happens, I merely have an acquaintance in this land. I was just saying hello. Saying hello, eh? Yes, truly, and I saw you and I thought perhaps our magic can aid in this fight. Back to Dimension D. Rest assured I'll hardly be underfoot. You'll fight to your heart's content. Ciao! What? That doesn't sound too bad, I guess. Maybe I misunderstood that weirdo. But anyway, you lot are in for it now. Meet the new and improved old chunks. I'm so screwed when I get to Xenoblade 2. Because I am so bad at accents, apparently. I mean, Scottish is also just kind of a particular accent in general. He's so happy. He's not gonna be happy for long. Okay, what the hell am I doing? I keep forgetting about Carrie. Yeah, like if I use- oh, hi. Using Carrie. Jesus. Garblorg. No. That's like 3 hits. Bargdol. Bad enough that you beat me once, but twice is too much to bear. How can I show me face to the count now, eh? I can't. Put me out of me misery. Gwar, good idea. Come on with it, I'm serious, I've no regrets. Well, no, perhaps I do regret not confessing me love to that sweet lass. But no, that's no way for a brave warrior to talk when his time comes around at last. So do it, now, finish me, end me game. Well, salutations, oh chunks, how are things, Dementia, look, honestly, this is kinda important. How about some piracy, eh? Yes, of course, I understand. Your honor must be satisfied. No chunks, before you let your game be over, humor poor little me for a bit. I have something I rather think you'll enjoy. I do wish you would try it out for me. You crazed loon? It's not the time for... Oh, it's not the time, Not the time for something that will aid Count Black. Ooh, for the count, eh? Well, that do change a thing or two. Fine then. You took enough of being for today, so I'll let you off easy like. I tell you this though, you better work on your skills by the next time we meet. Wait, what about all that drivel about not showing your face to the count and such? And I live for the count. I couldn't end the game without I say so. My heart is weak, sure, so I'm done with it. From now on, I'm all brawn, no brain. The past means nothing to me. All that matters is Count Black's future. All for him. Chunks away. It is time to part. Ciao. Man, what a crybaby. Cool. So yeah, given that Xenoblade is a game entirely about British accents, I'm in so much danger when I get to Xenoblade. Oh, you're gonna hear me doing bad accents for the entire game. Anyway, spin around the dino and we get, you got a stone tablet. A tablet with a symbol of stone chiseled on it. So yeah, I kind of forgot how this chapter works, and guess who has to backtrack again? Me complaining, or me defending this chapter is like, there's not that much backtracking. In actuality, there's a lot of backtracking. Yeah, I think 5-3 has a fair amount too. So yeah, this is the backtracking chapter. There should be a pipe or something off in the distance here. Like, I think... Yeah, you can see the pipe over there. So that pipe connects somewhere. I think it connects over to this one here. The one on that platform. And I'll give you the combination for the tablets in a sec. So we're just gonna jump up here. Or fall down like a silly little fox that I am, apparently. And climb all the way to the top. Once again. I do try to be a little silly, even... even when I'm stressing, I try to be a little silly sometimes. It's fun, being a little silly gal occasionally. It also still feels weird to refer to myself that way sometimes, like, as femme, I guess. Alrighty, which order is which? Actually, looking at the guidebook, I can't tell which one is actually meant for which spot. It's not very clear. So I'm gonna guess that's what this one is. I'm wrong. Okay. Cool. Oh, well, I was actually closer than I thought. These are backwards. My bad. Here we go. Has the game been super yet? I would say so. What? For what? Also, hi Peter, welcome on in. Hey, yo! What? I'm getting nothing. So you ignoring me? Or was that a yes? Better try one more time. Please talk to me. Fine. Sounds nice, sounds good. Been a while since I heard voices. Been a while since I talked. Gotta tell people how you feel or they dunno. Gotta talk or no one hears you. So listen, weird question. You got a motto or what? Whisper it to me, huh? This is completely on the fly, but I think I know what I need to put here. If you know, you know. This just makes the most sense. That's kind of short, isn't it? Not too good for a motto. Give me some longer this time. You want it longer? Okay. This sounds really bad out of context now that I think about it. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm loving that. Real good word and real good timing. It really got me right there in the heart. And on that note, hang on a quick sec. Bah. So yeah, that's your motto. Words you live by, right? Right on, good stuff. Feels like I know you now. What really drives you? Gotta say, it's inspiring. Haven't felt like this in a while. Feels kinda like when I first became a pixel. Gotta get on board with this good feel and train. I'm sticking with you. The hammer pixel called Kudge has joined your group. Swing the hammer to do some serious damage. You can even break giant yellow blocks. Yeah, feeling good. Yeah, I got a ton of pent-up energy, let me tell you. Just like me for real. I'm not elaborating. Anyway, drop down, break this, and we're good to go. I'm glad everyone is saying in the chat, thank you. And now we're underground. We're at the end of the chapter, damn. Again, these chapters are so fast if you take out the backtracking. Because you have to find all the screens, you have to find the, like, combination, you have to find the tablets. Like, this takes forever. But if you just, like, ram your way through, like, with the guide, it's not that bad. I don't know why, that's a really bad word choice on my part, I'm feeling. After repelling Chunks, Mario and Co. followed the Flora Sapiens underground. Was the hideout of the Flora Sapiens just up ahead? Wow, it's dark and narrow. Hey, who just kicked me? Sorry, all me. Our heroes followed the long dark corridor, listening to the echoes of their own voices. As they groped their way along, the light at the end of the tunnel grew brighter. This is the first time I would have heard that word, I'm pretty sure. They had finally arrived at the inner sanctum of the Flora Sapiens. The Cragnuns kidnapped from downtown Crag had to be around somewhere. Alrighty, chapter 5-3, A Crack in the Dark. God, the map in this chapter is completely unhelpful, because it's like ginormous. Because it's mostly minecart. I'm just gonna say right now, this is a minecart level. So yeah, the map is extraordinarily unhelpful. So I'm gonna do my best to navigate, but I might get a little lost. Coming to you live from the foul darkness that the Flora Sapiens call home. Lesser Krakens would weep softly. No one had set foot in this cave and emerged alive. Some make history with sheer gall and willpower, and Flint Cragley is such a man. Cragley ho! Into the Flora Sapiens Cave of Doom, a Flint Cragley crack-trotting adventure. Oh no, wait a second, that'll never play well on the sticks. How about Cragley ho! Taste danger, Flint Cragley versus a recraginated mummy in Flora Sapiens Central. I wonder if that'll test well with the weekend audience. Those Kragnons are fickle. Hello? Cragley ho! Suddenly out of the cave, mists mysterious slavering creatures lurch into view. Did they hope to dine on fillet of Cragley, would our hero meet their mandibles? Tune in after this brief commercial break to witness the torrid conclusion. Great cut, print, wrap it. Now, what do you adults want? What are you doing here? Huh? You're on a quest to find a treasure called the Pure Heart. Spectacular, just fabulous, all-time coincidence, that's what this is. Just wait. Great to meet fellow adventurers, really is. It is. I'm ecstatic about this. Listen, call me Flint. I'm a heck of a guy to know. Best crag trotter of our time. You may know me from Flint Cragley Crag Trotter, which airs weekly on Cragvision. That's why I pretended to be kidnapped. I'm filming another epic show. Unfortunately, my idiot crew wandered off somewhere. So unprofessional. I turned away for a second and they vanished into the foul blackness of this cave. The worst part is they have the key that will get me deeper into this infernal abyss. You there, if you run into my crew, tell them I'm waiting and stomping impatiently. Pure adventurer personified, thank you kindly. Certainly, I'd be glad to pass along the message. And on that note, ads are actually just about to start. So I'm gonna pause there and we will see how far we can get in chapter 5. Hi, I am back. And I think the song's actually close to ending. It's like 20 seconds left, so hi. Hope everyone's doing well. We're gonna try to finish up chapter 5. This is a long chapter. Oh my god, I'm looking at the map and I'm scared. I don't quite remember what I'm doing here. So we will hope for the best as we jump back to the game. Alrighty, let us dive into chapter 5-3. So only one way to go here. So this is yet again a big fetch quest of sorts. We have to find Cragley's crew. To get through that door, he'll give us a key at the end. But this creates the problem of, yeah, this whole chapter is basically just one long backtracking sequence upon closer inspection. Which is great. Love it. Totally. Anyway, we should have a big platforming sequence here. Oh, that's gonna take out a couple pill. That didn't, somehow. I'm confused as to why that didn't cause problems. Got hot sauce, but I don't really care. I think that raises attack or something. I don't remember. But like, the vibes of this chapter are cool, it's just, yeah, the backtracking that's annoying, and that's why this chapter is probably kind of frustrating. And there's a door over there. I actually wonder where we're supposed to go first. I'm pretty sure there's actually stuff up here. Like, there's a passage I can see. Looks like this takes us up to a coin room from the guidebook, but again, it's spread out into so many sections, it's hard to tell what's what. There's a coin heaven, like in Mario 1. I'm just kind of wondering if there's a point to this, if that makes sense. So if this is just for coins, because if it's just for coins, it doesn't feel that useful. It actually feels like detrimental, because I feel like it's going to take us the wrong way, so we're gonna backtrack. Ow! Double ow. Why is it putting us over here? That's really weird. Anyway, moving on. I do applaud this game for the 2D sections, just because I think it's actually really fascinating having, start the cart ride. Hell yeah! I think it's really fascinating actually having, level design have to account for 2D and 3D. I think it's actually difficult. So, we actually want to go in here. A little secret passageway. Luckily, we can actually stay in 3D the whole time. They don't penalize us for flipping here. The other path takes you to a room of Kragnons. If you actually deal damage to them, I think you lose points. So it's like one of the only times where you can actually get deduced, points deducted, essentially. Anyway, Flora Sapiens, ahoy. Okay. I'm down here now. There's another way? Ah, I don't remember what that way is. For one-up tricking? Oh wow, that's wild. I was not aware of that, actually. It's kind of weird, actually. Oh, hi. Whoa, where in Crag you guys come from? Serious, who are you, bruh? You're one of Flint's crew members, is that right? He's looking for you. What? You know where the director is? Oh, that way he is. Thanks, Hornfell's head back now. But first, you see other crew Kragnons with little sprout on top of head. Flora Sapiens using sprouts to mind control Kragnons. They see you, they attack. Don't let guard down, bruh. Crag you later. Hello, goodbye. Oh hi, yeah, these are brainwashed, so you cannot deal damage without getting penalized. I'm actually not sure how you suppose if there's anything over there, actually. I don't know why I got British for a moment. Like, British isn't that bad. It's just Scottish that's hard, because I don't know why. Scottish and Irish, it's like, I don't even know how to differentiate Irish from Scottish and Welsh from either of the two. And it's probably like sacrilegious if I said that in any of those three places. Like, I genuinely don't know how to do a Welsh accent, which is going to be a problem, because one of my favorite characters is Welsh. You sent an example in DMs, thank you! Thank you, dear. I'll get to that eventually, probably after stream. The temptation to say something, even though I know it's a terrible idea to say something, given how it went last time. Oh, there's a boulder and a door. I'm trying to remember if this is actually important or if it's just like coins. I think this might be a coin room. Interestingly, the pixels actually stack in a certain order in the menu. So for example, Barry and Dashel are both at the end because they're optional. Or just coin room. But again, coin rooms in this game often have bonuses if you go to 3D. I've been kind of ignoring that because I don't care that much. We're almost at the coin limit anyway. Which means any other coins are just gonna go to waste, so that's why I'm not really that concerned. Alrighty, more of these. You actually get points for the head as well as the body, which is kind of novel. Yeah, you can jump up here to get over the block structure, you can just like go around using 3D. I like that little boing sound it made. So this minecart doesn't have any trickery, we just go straight, which I know that's a foreign concept to see me go straight. Like, you know, just a red letter day. It's not something that you see every day. No, just a long-ass minecart. Long-ass minecart, oh my god. This goes on for a bit. Jesus, this goes on for a bit. What the hell? Interesting? What do you mean interesting? Pathazon, by the way. Very good. Very good, rat. You know there's a forum with the digibyter.nerve.biz address? Oh my god. That feels like it could be really cursed, actually. Based on how it's presented in the game, I mean. I don't know what the real one would be like. God damn it, we actually have to flip to see which ones we can break, but we can't break them in 3D. It's a Paper Mario form? Oh, okay. Just thinking about like Francis, it's like, oh, what if it was accurate and it was just as toxic as Francis's? Anyway, as we jump up here, we should find the second crew member. Hey, you are not mind-controlled? You escaped from processing center, bruh? Monzo maybe ought to take director there. Maybe Sprawl on head mellow him out. You're one of that craggly gentleman's crew members. He's requested your return. What? You know director? So that where he was. He told Monzo wait here, but Monzo bet he forgot 1 second later. Job of Monzo really lame. Thanks, brah. Monzo head back now. Looks like there's a catch card in this room. Like down here. Oh, I'll be damned. Got a Spania card, hell yeah. Again, dodging the brainwashed Cragnons once again. This is zombie shroom. Help us, but the block is good for getting us back up. And hey, guess what? We're done. That's it. That's the chapter. However, it wouldn't be Super Paper Mario Chapter 5 apparently, because again, I forgot how bad it was actually, without intense amounts of backtracking. So we have to go all the way back to Flint Cragley. I almost said it backwards. It's not a great for him. FYI, just finding that it exists, yeah, that's fair. And away we go. Wow, this takes a bit. Alrighty. Don't worry, we have one more minecart, because clearly this chapter didn't need enough didn't have enough padding as is. Hey, guess what? The benefit of doing chapter 5 this early is we have Dashel. Except I actually have to be careful not to run to a pit. Okay. Ow. At least we didn't get poison there. I can actually use that. 1 sec. Eat the peach. Oh. I forgot about that piranha plant. No, that's the other door. God, this is actually, I think, worse. Because, like, even if you know what you're doing, you really can't speed this one up. Like, the others you can kind of speed up a little bit. This is just a slow chapter. Like, there's no helping it. I think we're actually back at the entrance, though, so... Just gotta climb up here, go through the pipe. Yeah, the pipe up here. I was like, where's the pipe? Oh no, it's up here. And yeah, we'll be able to get the hell out of here, because oh my god, this chapter's long. In a miraculous turn of events, I was reunited with my faithful camera Cragnons. Reignited is something else, but there was no time for celebration. We had to swoop to the aid of the kidnapped. With danger nibbling our heels, we ventured deeper into the forbidden cave. To do so, we used the key to the last unopened door in the Forsaken Labyrinth. So, you do have the key, right? Let me grab that. Was that you cracking me? You never gave key. Oh, really? What? What key? Yes, genius. Yes, genius. A key. Wait, don't tell me you don't have it either. Yeah, bruh, had key. Yeah, bruh, had key, but... yeah, so you do have it. Good show, good show. Yes, give it here, quickly now. No, bruh, had key, but not have key. You lost it? You lost it? A tragic crew blunder ruins Cragley. Had the gods of adventure forsaken us? Nah, bruh. See, Cragley say you lose this, so Cragley hold on to it. Cragley got key, bruh. Preposterous. If such a claim were true, there would be evidence in my pocket, which there isn't. Huh? Craggly ho! A miracle struck as if by magic the long-lost key had returned to my pocket. The cave defied Cragnon comprehension. It was a place of purest miracles. Craggly spaced key, huh? Yeah, totally right in pocket. Figures, bruh. What a crag. Yeah, serious, big surprise. Lucky turn of events finding that key. I'm sure everyone contributed somehow. Now onward, we must make our way to the last unopened door to the horrid depths. My research is correct, and it always is. Then this key should open that door. Of course, though. Of course, through the door may lie a trap that will devour us all. Ho ho ho! What's that? You say you want to open the door to no matter what may lie in wait? Tremendous, such bravery. I was planning on opening it myself, of course, but since you seem so passionate, not that I'm afraid or anything, don't be ridiculous. I mean, that's laughable. As a fellow crag trotter, I know the heady thrill of the hunt. I'll yield to your lead. Got a cave key, a key to a door in the Floro Caverns. We'll head down first and wait by the door. Come down when you're ready. See you in 2 ticks. Because this chapter cannot be concise, we do have like a big section left, believe it or not. Over here we should have a minecart, believe it or not, because again, why the hell not? And there should actually be a Mega Star set piece before the door. It's like, this just feels a little excessive, I'm not gonna lie. Just a teensy bit excessive. I'm gonna take a drink. It's like, oh yeah, I should actually, like, drink this tea I have in front of me. I always drink a lot of tea. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed. Huh. Oh hey, what is in here? It's the Megastar I was just talking about. Fox tea? Hell yeah. The tea that makes you a fox. I wish that was real. I would like to be Fox, for real. I could look like that one character from that one route. I'm not going to elaborate upon, apparently. Because I'm being coy. Anyway, there's nothing here. Did I pass the door? I think I did. Yeah, the door is actually this block, I think. Yeah. Pop tea. I actually like the sound of that, believe it or not. I'm sure no one could have guessed that. And guess what? The next chapter, I think, also has a lot of backtracking. Oh my god. Again, I feel like I blocked out a lot of this chapter, and I'm starting to realize why. You want real danger? How about my duel with the Power Rainbow Zilla? As the heroes descended into the Floro Caverns, Flint Cragley entertained them all. Boss, Cragnon's heard that story 255 times, bro. You're making my crag hurt. But if you count time we weren't tied up, then it 256 times. Mario Co. glanced over at the weary faces of Flint's crew as he delved deeper, but light grew. Was the ray of hope from the pure heart or an evolution? The funny part is, like, I actually don't mind it as much in How's Your Door? Chapter 5-4, The Menace of King Crocus. Craggly ho! We applauded on! Traipsing over all manner of beasts that gnashed fangs at us, but then no, a sight too horrible to believe appeared before our eyes. Boss, nothing happened yet, brah. I know that, you cretin. The sight too horrible to believe is still up ahead. We're going to look right now. Come on, move! What? Wait up, bruh. Boss, no, Mons do not want to get left behind, bruh. Doesn't want to get Last of Us Left Behind for PlayStation 4. That was a stretch. That was a big stretch. Alright, so there's a door to the other side. There's also a tiny pipe So we'll have to investigate that later. Doesn't look like there's actually anything of note down there. Alrighty, we got a door. I don't think we can actually do anything with that yet, so we're gonna press on carefully to avoid stepping on any Kragnons that have been brainwashed. Yeah, we can't do anything there yet, to my knowledge, so we're gonna go down here. It looks like what they want us to do is go down here. So we have a hidden pit, like here. That is the wrong pixel. So we gotta pick up a Kragnon and step on this. We also can't throw them into each other, we have to be careful about that. Okay, cool. We're fine. Alright, so now we have a choice, so let's go through here. Got more curse, yes, so we're just gonna sneak on by. There's also a pipe, but we'll worry about that later, I think. That was dumb. I could have easily gone skewered there. So we got a glowing text on the wall. There are letters written on the wall here, behind the skull. That's what it says. I didn't actually need to read that. I already remembered what to do with the skull. I'm kind of speedrunning this chapter because I don't care to be thorough and showing everything. Wow, I didn't know you could go up that pipe. Yeah, I didn't know that was actually a functional pipe, believe it or not. Oh, this sucks. At least they're going the opposite directions. Oh well, skull. A skull? That's a wall painting that someone did. Thank you, Tippy. I was hoping for something more informative, but oh well. We got a key. Okay. I do feel like the pixels, again, have the issue of not really being characters a little bit. But even beyond that, I feel like they kind of have the issue of... What am I trying to say? Kind of being... like, basic functionality tied to one button. Where you have to switch between a bunch of different things. So, like, for example, you don't have, like... a ton of buttons on the Wii remote to work with, so it's like the pixels are just kind of to work around that, it feels like a little bit. Anyway, hi. Eek, found us. God, bro thought this was a good hiding spot since key was lost, bruh. Yes, this is unexpected, but so is a storm of rain. Such is the way of things. There are no absolutes. What we do, bruh? Come, be at peace. Calm your raging inner sea. Let us meditate on this. You're probably right, brah. Got it. Evil bras, you take Gabro. Gabro, give up. But her, do not hurt Pixel. But you... No, let Gabro speak, brah. You kept Gabro company. You helped Gabro hide. Gabro owe you big, brah. Big debt for Pixel. Gabro's time ending, but Gabro really want you to live free. Come now, ease your mind. Let me muffle the wails of your frightened soul. Do not be hasty in fear. Look closer. That is not one of the Floro-Sapiens. What? Who are you, bros? Could you come to save Gabro? Well, I guess. This is interesting. Just like Flint Cragley, you've avoided falling under the control of the Floro-Sapiens. What? Flint here too? Gabro, huge Cragley fan. Cragley do something, brah. Cragley save us all. Well, isn't that welcome news? Why don't you go find Flint? For I must bid you farewell. What? Why? You not come with Gabro? Humans and pixels, or Kragnons and pixels, for that matter, shouldn't linger long together. Only heroes who know how to utilize the pixels properly can travel with them. Please heed my words now. It's best for you this way. Oh, Crag. Come now, let me assist you in your departure from here. Let your aura shrink. When it diminishes, You can return to the village where the one you seek awaits. Yeah, Mario's not human, apparently. Small. Thank you, great pixel, brah. Gabo will not forget you. I've been making a joke. Oh, he immediately got nabbed, didn't he? Very well, weeping Kragnon. Go frolic beneath the sun, where you are meant to live. Rain still falls in my heart. The taken souls cry out. Why do they cry such tears? You must stop this torrent. Fate brought us together, great hero of 1500 years. Now, you must take me there, to the deep dark underbelly of the earth. The tiny pixel named Dottie has joined your group. Dottie can miniaturize you so you can enter small spaces and avoid being noticed. Let us go, before the rain of tears becomes a flood, before disaster breaks. Interesting. Dot, where the hell are you? There you are. So yeah, we have a pixel to shrink us down. We are now small Rio. Oh, that takes us here. Cool. So, with that taken care of, by the way, we can still deal damage, and the benefit is enemies can't actually see us. But that taken care of, what we want to do, I think, is come up here. And we should be able to actually do stuff in this room, I think. Should be a processing room, processing center, but we can't get in here yet. Please insert card key. To get to the card key, I think we have to go down this little thing here. You got a card key, a key to a door in the processing center. Neat. So, open up the door. It won't open. Yeah, I know. I hit the wrong button. It's okay. Voila. I wonder how many of these items are just like left over from Bowser Door. Like, oh, we had a key card. Let's just slap it in here. Oh, we might have a problem with the PAL pills. We definitely are going to have a problem with the PAL pills. One sec. I need to get rid of them all somehow. Oh, we just lose a lot of points. That's the alternative, I guess. Yeah, it's not worth it. We'll get the points back. That's kind of a trap, actually. Just giving you this, because you're gonna lose a lot of points this- wait, no. Yeah, okay. We're just kind of SOL here. Neat. If I had thought about it, I wouldn't have grabbed that. Alrighty, but yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of points all of a sudden, because this does count. Yeah. We got a Fluorocragnian card. Damn, that didn't even work the way I was hoping it would. Because they all just kind of jumped on top. Wow, where'd the live stream come from? Yeah, no, this has turned into a disaster real quickly. That's fine. Just gonna move on. Haha, so at long last, you've come to play like late sleeping toddlers. Dementio and no chunks. Ah, do you not tire of collecting those worn out, tiresome pure hearts? I'm not violent by nature, you know. I'd prefer to settle this peacefully, in fact. Say, for instance, you wish to go back to your world. I could do that for you. No, thank you very much. We won't sit idly by and watch this world or any other die. Ahaha, so it must be. Shall we begin? Back in Dimension D. Haven't you learned? No matter how often we fight, it will end the same. And my, aren't you plucky? Same fight, same outcome. You're precisely correct. And that is why. Broccoli. Lovely green hat, wouldn't you say? What is that? Zero chunk, so strong yet so very dim. A child could learn his attack patterns. As such, I request a few sprouts for my acquaintance to liven him up a touch. I call the boy O Cabbage. Don't be shy, O Cabbage. Introduce yourself. Cabbage. Ah, simply adorable. Now remember, kids, eat your vegetables to grow big. Except in this case, a veggie will eat you. Have fun now. Ciao. Asparagus. Is this the same fight again? Ow. Well, that sucks. Yeah, Bowser's really slow, I'm realizing. So yeah, without Carrie, we're kind of not in a great spot, unfortunately. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh my god. This fight's going real bad. You can't skip it, apparently. I was mashing the button and it actually went faster. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why I'm struggling so much on this. Again, it's almost a case of like, I think I'm actually doing worse with Bowser than with Mario in some ways. Just because he's so slow. I keep hoping for 2 hits on the flame, that's also a problem I'm having. Wow, I'm almost dead, actually. That is awkward. This isn't even a hard fight, so it's like, why am I struggling so much? There we go, finally. Broccoli. Erg. Hey, what gravy am I doing in here? Huh? And what are you doing in here as well? Oh, I got the picture. You don't want to challenge the new and improved little chunks. You got pepper in your pants, I'll give you that. But this time, you will get ruined. What? Oh, my belly's growling like a starving dog. Warrior rule number 1, never fight on an empty stomach. 'Tis madness. Sorry, but we've got to call it a day. Can't go back in the warrior rules. Next time, though, you're done. Chunks away. There's a joke about him saying you're done. Look, the sprout from his head. It's the same as the one on the fluorified Cragnons. Looks as though it's nearly dead, however. You got a fluoro sprout. Oh, Chunks dropped the sprout. What happens if you wear it? Well, what do you think? Would you care to try it on? I believe you'll be safe. I'll wear it. I like how it's on Bowser's nose. You didn't turn to cabbage. That's nice, I guess. This could come in handy. To put on or take off the sprout, go to important things on the menu screen. I'm gonna eat a peach, just to be on the safe side. Now, the $1 million question I have now is where the hell do I go? I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. Ahaha. If they could beat that model for Chunks, then they are coming along quite nicely. Perhaps they really are the ones I have waited for all this time. Haha, I should prepare myself as well. So much to do, so precious little time. Yeah, we lost a lot of score, but it's fine. We'll be able to get a level up before too long, hopefully. I think what we have to do now is go all the way back out. If I'm remembering correctly. We can also go through any tiny pipe or door that we've seen up to this point, and we've actually seen quite a few. A lot of them are like hidden shops with like rare items, so if you're trying to go for all recipes, that's a good thing. I'm not going for all recipes, because I'm not that craggy. Most of these are coins. I'm almost at the coin limit anyway, so I'm like not too hard pressed. Interesting, the guide's actually wrong. It says there's a mushroom. It says there's a shroom shake in there, not a mushroom. So I really didn't need to use that peach. So, oops, that was a waste. But because the guide was wrong, that's why I'm gonna. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. But finally, we can actually access this room over here and actually make progress. Alrighty. Again, I need to remember to use like Peach and Bowser more, just so we actually have some more dialogue. So this is a scanning room. If you don't have the flora sprout, you'll get rejected here. But with it, we will scan correctly. Alrighty, off we go. This should be the final area. Alright, we have a bunch of paintings. King Crocus the First, reign 1 to 496. First king of the Flora Kingdom, Crocus the First is known as the greatest of kings. He united the Flora Sapiens under a single cause, creating the Flora Kingdom. He made a capital here and established a calendar begun at the kingdom's birth. Heavily armored, he bore deadly thorns and came to be called the Iron Rose. The kingdom's infrastructure and early roads were built by Crocus the First's design. But when his successor, the prince, wilted unexpectedly, so did Crocus the First's spirit. The Flora year 444 marked the start of his reign of fear, the Darkening. Eventually, Crocus the First and his foul regime were overthrown in a sappy coup d'etat. The king was struck down, marking the official end of the Darkening. His wilting words were said to be, "The Iron Rose shan't wither," but wither he did. Yeah, very subtle, 444. So, the gimmick here is we have a lot of paintings. And we gotta basically... Oopsie! We gotta match the color, basically. Now, is this like... No, which one is this supposed to be? I guess that's like the same color, I hope? Or is this... No... Okay, I see what it is. This one's meant to be the black colored block, and the other one's the white colored block, I think. I'm just having to cycle through them all. This is gonna take a bit. For some reason Mario RPGs... Oops. For some reason Mario RPGs love puzzles like this. I think of Booster Tower and Super Mario RPG. Blow up the floor again. Oh shoot, wait, never mind, we can flip. Queen Crocus II, reign 496 to 1298. Crocus II was the daughter of the great ruler King Crocus I. Crocus II was imprisoned for being critical of the former king's policy, but when he was overthrown by the people, Crocus II was freed and given the throne. Her efforts to reduce taxes and study diseases made Crocus II very popular. Eventually, her influence helped erase the scars the Darkening had left. She also compiled the Flora Sapiens, his prehistory called the Flictionarian. The book was to be her legacy, a historic mark of her benevolent influence. Crocus II feared the fight for the throne that might ensue if she bore many heirs. She had but one heir late in her life. This earned her the name the White Maiden. Oh, the other's the Darkening. I get what they're throwing down. Oh, I see what they want me to do here. This is goofy. I think I see what they want me to do at least, I hope. I think they want us to use the Kragnon to hit the switch. Is that what they want me to do? I'm overthinking this. I'm really overthinking this. I can just stand on this block and use the row. Yeah. Oopsie. Yeah, 444. 4 in Japanese is often associated with death, so that made sense. King Crocus III, reigned 1298 to 1385. Crocus III was just 1 when his mother wilted. He became the youngest king ever. The young king had a great predilection and talent for poetry and art. His talent was evident in works like The Ice Rose, a book of poems from his 37th year, but was also afflicted by a terrible disease from the time he was born. Without ever impacting the affairs of his kingdom, he wilted at age 88. The cause of his wilting was never made public. Many suspected a conspiracy. This was never confirmed. So yeah, and then in the actual, like, descriptions, there's hints. I'm realizing. Because, like, oh, this is the ice one, so this is blue. Yeah, I was overthinking. I can just throw my way to victory. Like so. Wait, it was already blue. What am I doing? Oopsie. And lastly, we have the most recent king. King Crocus IV reigned 1385 to present. Formerly a regent for King Crocus III, he ruled in place of the frail child king. After Crocus III's wilting, his service was recognized and he was made king. His stabilizing influence and political savvy made him popular and well-known. His recent achievements include: in Flora year 1625, he invented a method for mind-controlling Kragnons. In Flora year 1626, he spearheaded an initiative to enslave Kragnons en masse. Charming. There is no crack on the floor this time. Okay, so they're just assuming you can figure it out, based on context clues. I'm feeling gutsy, I don't think I need to save here. Will I regret this? Probably. But we'll see. So yeah, next time we'll go through the side quest for the third optional pixel. I think we actually have all the pixels, except the one optional one. So yeah, and Peach is actually a good candidate for this fight, I'm pretty sure, so we'll swap over. Ooh, ooh. Where are my pretties? Pretties, beautiful things. Ooh, wee, bring them to me. More, more, more. Ooh, what is this hideous clashing thing? Are you King Crocus? Ooh, you. So you must be the intruders I've heard so much about. I will not forgive the great trashing of my beautiful kingdom. No, you. Thus you are warned. King Crocus, be merciful. Release the Krakeners you enslaved. Never. Their sturdy bodies make them such fine workers. I need them to build up more gems so I can build a bejeweled palace, ooey. Why, how positively horrid! Release them this instant! Trash is garbage, no matter how you dress it. This world is made for beauty. And if you need some proof, then have a look at this. Oh, you're just flexing it, okay? It's a pure heart. I can hear it in your voice. You want it so badly you can barely think, Seems we all seek beauty. How dare you take a high horse over me? Don't compare us to you. We're nothing like you. Your blabber hurts my ears, and your smell is wilting me. I can stand you no longer. I rarely stoop to such things, but I'll destroy you myself. Consider it an honor. Alrighty, you gotta fight this flower now. This one's annoying, if I recall correctly. We have to, like, pick up the smaller flowers and throw them up. We didn't tattle, the previous boss, I'm pretty sure. Or Mr. L specifically. Ooh, you, here I come. Anyway. That's King Crocus. He leads the Flora Sapiens and loves beautiful things. Max HP is 50, attack is 2. He attacks with his head, like other Flora Sapiens. I don't think you can damage him when his face is closed off like that. Using a throw to grab stuff when jumping into him works pretty well though. So yeah, we have to wait for... Oh. We have to wait for the face to open up. Wow, this fight. Hey, remember how I didn't save before this fight? I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine. I'm nervous. So we have to deal like 8 hits, essentially. Or 9 hits, if he has that much health, and we're dealing 7 damage per. Not too difficult. Oh wait, we have a problem now. We're on phase 2. 8 hits, yeah. Oh, hi. Yeah, okay. Yeah. The math gay sometimes is very bad at math, I've learned. As someone who jokes about being the math gay a lot. So 2 more, if my count is correct. Oh, you can pick up Crocus himself. Noted. God damn it. Very unfortunate timing on that. Actually, can I just do this? Was this easier? Yeah, that actually might be easier. There we go. Beautiful. Even as I wilt, I am beautiful. King Crocus. Hello, thank you for the head pats. What? Whoa! What did you guys do, huh? We have defeated your king. Now release the Kraknens. Hey, shut up! You don't get it at all. King Crocus was awesome. He totally thought of his people first, man. And you wilted him. What? What are you talking about? Water, man. I'm talking about water. The Kraknens were polluting our water. Those dudes were tossing trash into the river. We have to drink that crud. That dirty water was what drove our king bonkers, don't you get it? So then... Oh... Of course, I knew it all along. Sure you did, buddy. Craggly ho! Emergency special report from the florist front lines. Environmental pollution drives Florist sapiens mad. Whether will they rampage? So the villagers throwing garbage in the river was the reason for this whole thing? Well, I tried to tell those guys, but my thoughts were too far ahead of their time. This play well with Green Cragnon crowd. Ratings explode, brah. It like Crags on Ice meets Baron von Craggington. Yes, once my fellow villagers see this, they'll surely realize the error of their ways. Once the words of Flint Cragley reach them, they'll throw garbage no more. Yeah, what a man. I mean, it's easily a most precious treasure. Know what I mean? You promise not to dirty your water, and we'll just chill down here and be cool. And we'll totally take those sprouts off your villagers' noggins, too. Man. Sounds like a fine way to keep peace. Keep peace. Keep the peace in the land. Keep those promises, folks. That was a rather unexpected turn. Railing on our king aside, you guys are totally heroes. You should take this. They're weirdly chill about this. One of our earliest kings received this to safeguard until the hero's arrival. And people have kept that promise for like 1500 years, or something crazy like that. Something crazy like that. I'm sure our wilted king here would be stoked that this duty got done. And with that, we have yet another pure heart in our inventory. We only have 2 left, I think. Right? Yeah, 2 left. You got a pure heart. But yeah, we're gonna take another diversion next time to do a side quest. Men of true grit witness live what others can only see through crag vision. That's what moves me to travel into the belly of the beast week after week. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, Craggly ho! Having wrapped their latest shoot, Flint and crew went back to downtown of Crag. Mario and friends clutched the 6th pure heart as they walked back toward Flipside. Our heroes had taken a new step towards overturning the prophecy of destruction. Nice. Raise your chunks in the air as the most debonair man of men strides into the room. Springing forth from his air as his foes all despair, for black be the name of the doom. Ooh, oh, that's our blackity doo. Yeah, something black, that's the guy who says. Ooh? Gosh, oh chunks, quit it, you're breaking windows, what are you yelling about? Oh, that? Yeah, I just had O-Chunks come up with a nice motivational tune. And his punishment for getting beat by that hero again, I'm making him sing it 1,000 times. 1,000 times? Gosh, you're even more evil than I thought. Hey, but enough chatting. So where's the Count, huh? I want to see him. He hasn't called me to go do anything, and I'm getting so bored. Hey, Count. My distracted little friend is all gassed up and itching to get back in action. Yes, Robot is begging me to take him out. Say the word and I'll roll out. Yeah, great enthusiasm, but let's shelve the robot action plan for now, okay? The thing is, the Count kinda left specific orders for us to stand by, got that? No way, we're just supposed to wait here for that big mean hero to come get us? So the Count doesn't need my services? Excellent, I'll just be off then. You go nowhere. We wait, it's the Count's direct order. His word is absolute. Be a good little minion and do not move until told, okay, thanks? I'm bored! And Robot craves his daily smash. I can't just loiter here, there's no action. Hard to stay still when you pine for sweet vengeance, isn't it? Dementio. The Count's orders are all absolute, completely without exception, yes? We shouldn't even dare to think about a secret sneak attack. Perish the thought. Defeating the hero would please the Count greatly, but we must follow orders. Oopsie, I just remembered something real important that I gotta do. Back in the jiffy, bye! Yeah, got to go deflavorize the robots of flavorizer. I'll return once everything's up to code. Later, Dimensional. My, isn't that something? I do believe I should be moving on as well. And Ochunks is gonna be singing till the dawn of time, or till the end of time. Look, Timpani, the stars are beautiful, aren't they? There's a tradition in my village. We believe that wishes on stars come true. Oh, is that so? In that case, we'd better get wishing, don't you think? I don't need to wish anymore. Oh, I got my wish. Now I have everything I need right here. Timpani, aren't you cold? Not at all, I'm very warm. Can we stay like this just a little longer? I think I got the voices mixed up at a point. Tippy. Tippy. What? What's the matter, Tippy? You seemed a little out of it there. Oh, didn't you hear something? Didn't you just hear something? No? Alright then. It's just that, for a second I thought I had remembered something very important. The void, it looks as though it's gone bigger. We need to open the door to the next world, quickly, let's hurry! Hey chat, quick question, does anyone remember how to open up the shortcut between Flipside and Flopside? Because I know there's a hidden pipe to actually going between the two worlds. I don't remember how to open up that pipe. Unless I'm massively overthinking. And it's actually like really easy. Oh, you're back. I should have opened it up last time. Have you seen the sky lately? The void continues to grow larger. I imagine that some worlds have already started to decay. I wonder how long our dear Flipside will be spared. The Light Prognosticus doesn't say anything about how long we have. The Light Prognosticus was only written to counteract the Dark One. As such, it's not truly prophetic, so it's hard to say how long we really have. And yet, I feel confident in saying that we do not have much time at all. Well, we can only go forward now. We can't just wait for all worlds to end, can we? Of course, you're right, my dear. I received a message from Nolram recently. It seems that someone on the outskirts of Flopside has spotted a heart pillar. As you're no doubt seeking the next heart pillar. That is a good place to start. I'll go back to the Light Prognosticus to look for clues. Yeah, like, I'm genuinely trying to remember, because I know there's a pipe that goes between the two. I don't remember how to open it up. I'm looking at the guide really quickly, and I don't think it actually says. It just shows a pipe, and it's like, it doesn't actually say how to get there. So it's like, oh, well that's convenient. That's not confusing at all, and that's so helpful for the guide to not say. Again, not talking to everyone just because I'm trying to get a move on. We only have a couple minutes before the ad break starts. Okay, yeah, I don't know where that is. We can try to look for it, but I don't know if we'll have much luck in like a couple minutes. Oh, there's like Oh my god, I know how to get there now. Cool. I'm gonna just eat damage, I think. Instead of sitting around. Oh my god, I made it. Never mind, I didn't make it. This is where Piccolo is, we'll find them later. Sadly, we can't find Vegeta. Or Goku. That's a very niche... And that's not that niche of a joke, actually. We have so many coins, we might as well spend them on something, right? So yeah, it looks like it's over here. And yeah, so everyone has a counterpart. But if we go over here, if the guide's correct... Nope, the guide is not correct, unless... Oh hi, you're here. I'm surprised you're finding me. I'm called Balderberg. I'm the Iron Man of the foraging of pipes. Have you ever thought, it is taking so long to get around town? Yeah, me too. And so is my life's work to make the pipes for the transportation. I've inspected here, yeah. I'm thinking I can make the pipe leading to Flipside. But you think of this, you're covering costs of materials and labor, yeah? I could make such a pipe. You're looking not very rich. How is 300 coins? Are we having a deal? I'll pay. This is the good thing, yeah? I'm getting started, you're staying out of the way. I've not done my idle vocal stem of like good thing, goodie, in a bit. So, there you go. So now we have easier access between the two towns. This pipe is open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, yeah? You are using it whenever, yeah? Wise people are always being more efficient, we made the wise decision. Well, I'm going. Okay, bye. And on that note, next time we're gonna pay a visit to Merle and actually work on a side quest for her. And then we should have time to get through chapter 6, it's not very long. We might even be able to get through chapter 7 if we're lucky and if I actually start early enough to actually get through it. I would like to do chapter 8 in one stream because it's a long chapter. Yeah, good progress today. I didn't think we'd get through the pit that fast to actually be able to get through all of chapter 5 in one stream. Actually even have a little time left over. So yeah, we'll continue this shortly. Alrighty, schedule for the week. First of all, thank you all for watching. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got through everything that I was planning to do and more. Schedule for the week, Wednesday. Well, Tuesday is apparently a state of play. I don't know if I want to react to it. I don't even think anything up my alley is gonna get shown off there, but part of me is tempted to stream it in case something cool gets shown off. But it also depends on if I'm actually up at like 2 p.m. I'm ready to stream at 2 p.m. Wednesday will likely be a one-off unless I have to cancel like the 3rd time in a row. But I would love to do like a one-off like kind of stream. I have maybe Hades, because I keep putting off playing Hades. Maybe I should just start it on the stream to give me like incentive to keep playing it on my own time. Or Transistor, for that matter, or Pyre, for that matter, something super giant. But that's not locked in. And Friday should be more Super Paper Mario. If you enjoyed the stream, you can follow for notifications of when I go live in the future. I also have a bunch of links, a YouTube channel for highlights, a VOD channel for archiving streams, a Blue Sky for posting when I go live, and other updates. Ko-Fi is a tip jar. I do have a donation goal up right now, and a throne for giving gifts to me. The latter two being completely optional, but greatly appreciated. With that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. Quick scan. And a lot of people not many people are live that would want to raid, and a lot of them are playing games I don't really want to see for spoiler reasons. So we're just gonna end here. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Again, hope to stream again very soon, but again, potentially tomorrow if all goes well. But yeah, hope everyone has a good rest of their evening, and take care everybody. Good night.